1.3 seconds left in regulation. That's time for a catch, a dribble, and a shot. Zalgiris to Larnavis, looking for a receiver. They go to Brian Dunstan. He gets it away and cans it before the end of regulation to produce a famous hard-fought victory here for the home team. And heads combining to produce the game-winning play that is duly been.
Sorkin will get that as well. Dunstan says, Competition's great all-time blockers. Only Eddie Tavares has more.
Don't foul now. You've made the decision. Now you're going to try and force a bad shot. Francisco with a chance to step back three. Are you kidding me? Got it! Bingo! Francisco! On a step back three from the number 3. Francisco makes it rain. And it's a green rain here in Gonas.
Gets down to 5 seconds. Will he attack again? It's the big push-off, and it's the turnover. Francisco picks that up. Giedraitis. It's knocked in brilliantly. Francisco looking for somebody. He might have to take this on himself. No, he's steady fine. Smailagic. It goes. Another lead change. Smailagic. Giedraitis. Might take it on. No, his feet. Smailagic throws it down in front of Papayan. Giedraitis. Might take it on. No, his feet. Smailagic throws it down in front of Papayan. Larnavis can't get away from Diallo. Smailagic had a little look there and then coughs it up. It ends up with Butkevicius. And it goes. A buzzer beater from the skipper. Here comes Butkevicius driving in, sends it into the corner. Giedraitis with the feed inside to Manek. All on his own. Butkevicius has to send it back out to Smailagic. Smailagic steps back, pulls the trigger and delivers. Brown for the lead. Not going to go. Francisco collects. And Francisco drives hard. Nice feed and brilliantly taken in transition. Dunstan, Motia Yunus all over him. Manek. Nice feed. And it goes. Oh, that's Butkevicius. Mitchell has to watch out as well. Strasel was snapping away there. So too was Diallo. Managed to keep possession, but the clock is ticking. And Ulanavis in. Whoa! Wow! That was a home gin bucket. And off we go again. Barutis to Francisco. Strasel tracks him. Ulanavis with a nice screen. Francisco to Barutis. Barutis throws it down. And off we go again. Barutis to Francisco. Strasel tracks him. Ulanavis with a nice screen. Francisco to Barutis. Barutis throws it down. Giedraitis. Manek has got James to deal with here. There's the little fade. Perfect execution. 5 quick points for Brady Manek. Giedraitis looks for somewhere to go. Manek opens it up for him. Giedraitis with the feed inside and Dunstan with the throwdown. Giedraitis looks for somewhere to go. Manek opens it up for him. Giedraitis with the feed inside and Dunstan with the throwdown. Manek will give it back. Manek will get a look here, a really early look from downtown, and Brady Manek nails it.
Francisco checking his options, drives, attacks the baseline, gets to the goal and finishes through the foul. He'll go to the free throw line looking to add one more. The first one came at the 2-minute 21 mark. So Alen Smailagic unable to complete the three-point play, but hustles after his own missed foul shot and finishes with an athletic one-fisted flush. And three-quarter court pressure being applied by Crvena Zvezda Meridian Bet Belgrade. They hoped, oh, that's a beautiful cut down the lane, and Smailagic going to his offhand, fending off Nikola Kalinic. And three-quarter court pressure being applied by Crvena Zvezda Meridian Bet Belgrade. as they hoped. Oh, that's a beautiful cut down the lane, and Smilagic going to his offhand, fending off Nikola Kalinic. Missing his first three-point attempt tonight. But remember, Cannon was 0 of 5 from downtown in his 7-point total last time. No such difficulties for Sylvain Francisco. 5 points to deficit. Less than a minute remaining. Just 13 third-quarter points put on the board, but that's about to be amended because it's an and-one opportunity by David Astavidis. 5 points to deficit. Less than a minute remaining. Just 13 third-quarter points put on the board, but that's about to be amended because it's an and-one opportunity by David Astavidis. Perfect shooting from two-point territory. 7 points to deficit. Faced by Zalgiris, Sylvain Francisco drives, offloads on Larinas Barutis, cutting from the edge of the lane once again to finish with yet another two-fisted jam. 3 minutes and change remaining in the third. So Sylvain Francisco beating Uros Plavsic. It's tight in the battle of the boards as Larinas Barutis with that push shot from the dots and gets the friendliest of shooters' rolls. How about that for touch for Larinas Barutis? Keeps his side within touching distance in the third quarter that they are dominating. Leading it by 9, 3-12 in favor. That's a beautiful wrap-around feed. And the man who was just checked into the game, Larinas Barutis, keeps his side within touching distance in the third quarter that they are dominating. Leading it by 9, 3-12 in favor. That's a beautiful wrap-around feed. And the man who was just checked into the game, Larinas Barutis. The crowd really pumping up the volume here. Spinning, twirling and kissing it off the window for the delightful individual score. So Francisco offloading and Arnas Butkaivichus kissing it off the window, keeping it himself and going coast to coast before kicking back to the perimeter. Astavidis. And driving is Alen Smilagic. That is a pretty finish off a strong take to the rack. Fourth lead change of this first quarter. Nemanja Nedovic pursued by Dovidas Giedraitis. Terrific hands from Brian Dunstan, picking the pocket with a mallet. Working at the mid-post, but Giedraitis keeping his dribble alive. Brady Manek fakes the three, one dribble. And Brady Manek has rediscovered his touch here in round 6 of Turkish Airlines EuroLeague action. Brasdakis to the edge of the lane, he's used his dribble, he gets it back to Brady Manek. Dovidas Giedraitis with the shot clock in the red, sets himself, feet beneath him, and that is calmness personified.
Back at that call and say that's the one where it all finally ended. For Maccabi, lovely pass. Brasdakis then finds Smilagic. Smilagic waits very patiently, banks it in. Back at that call and say that's the one where it all finally ended. For Maccabi, lovely pass. Brasdakis then finds Smilagic. Smilagic waits very patiently, banks it in. And that's collected and brought away by Francisco. And that's a beauty of a bounce pass. Straight into the path of Arnas Butkaivichus. Sorkin will have a look. It will end up with Mitchell. Mitchell will just drive straight through. Will draw the foul off Sorkin as well. Matt Mitchell. Giedraitis. Maybe should have pulled the trigger. He's going to have to go for a big one here. With the... Oh, that's why he didn't pull the trigger. Dovidas Giedraitis. Brasdakis trying to tease Sorkin into something there, and he's not being teased, is he? He'll keep it here. He'll have to take it on now. Maya will bring it away. It opens up for him. He drives through. He'll take the layup. Smilagic is there again. I think he got something of that. Then he falls over and he ends up getting it to Rivero, and Smilagic was there to say no. Lovely passing. Nice field inside. Smilagic, it goes. Zalgiris crushing in transition. Goes to Barutis instead. It'll end up with Ulanovas. Oh, here goes Francisco, uncontested. Strings it. Butkaivichus, a little think about it there for a moment. Francisco collects. Barutis wants it. Barutis takes it. Barutis brings out the hook shot. Brasdakis. Got Sorkin in front of him. He'll drive through instead. Send it back. Giedraitis all on his own. Strings it from the point. Perfectly constructed.
Dmitrijevic, the rookie, shut down by Smailagic. It wouldn't fall either for Bolmaro, but a whistle. 3 the lead for Milan. Straight to the goal again, and a chance to tie with the M1 opportunity for the ages. Sylvan Francisco, in the dying embers of a close game, is almost unplayable. He just goes to the next level.